I've been using this Dewalt 20-volt battery-powered chainsaw for most of the year now, and it absolutely does a great job. It only has one problem. The automatic shut-off or kickback guard gets clogged up inside the mechanisms in here, and I have to blow out the sawdust every once in a while because it just kicks off way too easily or won't even kick on. Yes, that's Boss Cat. He's here to help. So I'm going to take this apart and blow that out and put it back together, and she'll run great again. First things first, I'll just take off the shroud here. I don't know why they made this so long, but they did. It takes a good long time. If this falls off in the woods, you haven't been paying attention. Now there's a set of bolts that go down inside here that you have to take off. With the cover off, you loosen the chain by just turning this counterclockwise. Loosens the chain and of course the bar then. And you can pull that off. Set it to the side. Hopefully the chain won't fall off the bar too bad. With that off, you can see some of the exposed screw now. Now with the bar off, I'm using a T20 Torx bit. Inside here, remove these screws. I'll get them started. Make sure I don't have any problem. This one up here is sometimes a little more difficult to get to. One thing to note is you do not have to take the bolt for the handle off to get this off. And I think almost every time I miss bolt number 6 here, because it's always, of course, filled with sawdust. With the cover off, you can see, even though it didn't seem like it should, it gets quite a lot of sawdust in there behind the cover and up in this mechanism here. So I'm just going to blow some of this out. I don't want to use too much air. You never really know what might go flying. This little rubber gasket here might come off. I'm not sure. There's the mechanism in here that controls that spring back. And when it gets clogged up, it ceases to function, which I guess is better than, well, run all the time. So I've also made sure to clean off the back side of the cover as well. And if you've ever been curious how the tightening mechanism works, it's just a simple sprocket. It turns that, which tightens the chain. So we'll get that back on. And get the bolts in. Now I've hand started each of the 6 bolts. And now I'll just run them up with the impact driver, and then I'll finish them off by hand because you don't want to twist out these. These are just set in plastic, so it's a lot easier to find a replacement one if it falls out than it is to re-tap and get a new screw. Now, if you were real careful when you laid your bar and chain down, and you pick it back up, should be fairly simple to get it back on there. One thing I really do like about the Dewalt chainsaw is the chain tightener. Only lets you tighten it so far, and then it just kind of slips. But it's easy to keep that chain tight. You can just reach down and tighten it every once in a while. You don't need a screwdriver or anything like that. Got the bar on now. Let's get the cover. And start that long process. All right, all together. Takes a little effort to kick it off, otherwise it won't even stay on. Now it's all cleaned up. We're ready to go. One other thing I did want to mention is I've just got 3 batteries for this thing. 9 amp hour batteries, and that'll last you a couple hours if you're just out cutting brush or fence line or something like that. It really is a handy tool for that, especially trimming, things like that. You set it down, you can take your time, you're not burning gas or anything like that, and no power is being used until you pick it back up and pull the trigger. All in all, it's a pretty great little saw.